Hear ye, gather round, peasants. Donald Trump has announced that he will be running for president in 2024. He has made a statement that one of the first things he will do after winning is to criminalize anybody that helps in the aid of a transgender child of any age, whether it is mental, medical, or emotional support.
Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth, mutating their physical appearance and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age.
Hey, what's going on? And welcome back to another video. If you are new here, welcome. It's your girl, Nikole. When I first saw this clip, I was angry, confused, and just overall sad. What draws that sort of hatred towards people like me? For those of you that claim that there is no such thing as a transgender child, surprise, surprise. I was a transgender child. I was a child who was not allowed to transition physically, emotionally, or medically as a child. I was still transgender. Still, a huge amount of people believe that being transgender is only dressing up, putting on makeup, and acting the opposite of their birth sex. It is something much deeper than that. It is your brain gravitating towards being attracted to certain things, talking a certain way, and handling your body mechanics in ways that someone in the opposite sex does so as well. But you're the opposite sex, so it just doesn't seem right. Have you ever seen the way that certain gay men talk? Their tone in their voice, maybe the way that they grab things, or that light, subtle thing that just gives it away that they are homosexuals. It makes a straight person be like, yeah, your son is gay, ma'am, or your daughter's a lesbian. Then years later, boom, surprise, I'm gay. And everybody around the parents are like, honestly, we knew the whole time. Usually the parents are in denial until they get the invitation to their coming out party. Well, they have been this way though, as long as they can remember. Did the parent do something wrong to make their kid gay? Are you a failed father or mother just because your child's brain gravitated towards something more feminine or masculine things and is now transgender? Why does it seem like this world has turned on its head? It seems like you're either way on the left or way on the right. There's no meeting in the middle. You have right-wing conservative people saying that transgenderism should be abolished and should be criminalized. What the f*** is wrong with them? Like, are they serious? And you also have the left who are going around and saying, yeah, definitely chop off limbs here and there, give that person hormones, just skip all the steps. It seems like there's so much negativity going on both sides. Right in the middle of all of it is people like me, people who are transgender, who are binary, are kind of stuck in this limbo of being, are we going to be criminalized for being who we are? Should we really be punished for all of the craziness that's going on social media? While there's a lot of clowns and a lot of people online sharing a lot of this misinformation, I don't think that transgender people like myself should be paying for the right wings going and enacting laws that goes against being transgender. What stance do you have as a parent who has a child or two or more about being transgender? If you have somebody that is gay in your family, lesbian, or even transgender, you know how hard a life it is. And you see that we're people just like everyone else, trying to live life and be successful adults in our businesses and in our lives. Back to Trump. What would happen if he decided to outlaw transgender people with this executive order that he has promised to enact once he gets elected as president in 2024? You would not be able to receive psychological support, change your sex on legal documents, get hormones, or surgical procedures needed to complete your transition. What happens in that kind of world? Do transgender people just move to our neighboring Canada or Mexico, where transgender care isn't outlawed? As a child who grew up without the ability to transition until later in life, it did not change my feelings that one day I would become the beautiful transgender woman that I am today. No amount of hatred and judgment will make me feel less than or hate who I am or stop me from living my life as I am. I do believe that there is a lot of misinformation of what it is to be transgender. A lot of confusion and misinformation is coming from social media influencers on TikTok who are claiming to be transgender, but are doing things that are tarnishing the transgender community and confusing society. This is why I chose to share my life and story with all of you, those who want to learn about transgender issues and those who feel are transgender as well. While there is an influx of people coming out as transgender, I don't believe that outlawing being transgender is the solution for protecting children from receiving the psychological help they need. As always, I love hearing from you, so send me some love in the comments. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe and to turn on your notifications. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.